Shut up and sit down.
What's the story, Internet? Hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday. Here I am back again reviewing the weekend's football. Not going to waste any time because there's a lot of football to get into. Not just the matches that I went over the last two episodes, but also some upsets that I want to talk about. So let's get into the rest of Europe and then I'll get into the Premier League. So starting with Valencia 4, Real Madrid 1. Pretty embarrassing night for Real Madrid there. They have had a bit of a topsy-turvy season with the likes of the Shakhtar Donetsk result, but then they went and beat Barcelona. So yeah, they're having a bit of a topsy-turvy one. Fair play to Valencia, a hat-trick of penalties by Carlos Solier. So fair play to him. Not very often you hear a hat-trick of penalties. Lazio won, Juventus won. Cristiano Ronaldo on the score sheet again, unsurprisingly. But then Lazio with the 95th minute winner, just tearing the heart out of Juventus there, thanks to Felipe Caicedo. Not to say that Lazio were unlucky. If you look at the statistics, they had the possession, they had the shots, probably deserved to get a point. So fair play to them, just the unluckiest of times for Juventus. Atalanta won, Inter Milan won. Fair play to Atalanta, who ended up coming back to equalise in the 79th minute, thanks to Alexei Miranchuk. It doesn't seem like it was a very exciting match, just looking at the statistics. Statistics don't say everything, but looked like it was a bit of a United versus Chelsea, United versus Arsenal sort of match. Then on to AC Milan 2, Verona 2. Who would have seen that coming, really? 2 own goals. Verona were 2-1 up in the 93rd minute, and then Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, comes and rescues the point. 34 shots for AC Milan, only 8 of them on target. No wonder they were losing for most of that match. So fair play to Hellas Verona, they were unlucky to get the victory there. De Clasica, Bayern ended up beating Dortmund 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller. Both Haaland and Lewandowski, unsurprisingly, on the score sheet. So fair play to Bayern Munich for getting the victory there, away from home. Leverkusen 4, Mönchengladbach 3. Another match that I mentioned could be a big one, and not surprised that it was high scoring. So sounds like it was a good game. And then also Leipzig beat Freiburg 3-0. So very interesting in the Bundesliga at the moment. Just to read the table, Bayern at the top on 18, Leipzig second on 16, Dortmund on third on goal difference with 15, then Leverkusen on 15, and then Union Berlin of all teams in 5th. So fair play to them. So on to the Premier League. So we've got Brighton 0, Burnley 0. Less said about that game, the better. Just the fact that it happened, it existed, it was on Friday. It's about all you need to know. Southampton 2, Newcastle 0. Southampton continue their romp of the league. They were well in it for the money. 15 shots, 8 on target, 61% possession. Newcastle didn't really have a chance to get back into it, really. So, big one for me, early morning, Saturday morning. Everton 1, Manchester United 3. When Bernard scored that goal, De Gea's near post, all I could think was, here we go again. But credit to the lads, credit to Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw had an incredible game. Harry Maguire had an incredible game. Cavani got his first goal. It was one of those matches where it's just like, yes, this was fantastic. Only bad thing, international break. So there goes all the momentum. So, but yeah, hopefully that will be enough of a lift to help us when we play West Brom on the 21st. But I mean, it just brings the heart back. And hashtag Ole in. He's staying in. I've said it from the beginning. I don't want him to go. So screw the doubters. Saw an interesting thing. I can't speak for the exact statistics, but in the first 100 games, because it was Ole's 100th match last weekend, I believe, the Arsenal one, he's got a similar amount of wins. He's got less draws and only slightly more losses than Jurgen Klopp did. Not saying he's on the same level, but his record isn't as bad as everyone gives it credit for. So, Crystal Palace 4, Leeds United 1. Bit of an upset there. Crystal Palace played incredibly well. I watched the highlights. Some of the goals were fantastic. Leeds did get very unlucky with a VAR call. Patrick Bamford wasn't offside. I don't want to debate with the referee, but he wasn't offside. It's as simple as that. So that would have changed the makeup of the whole match. Leeds played very well. 4-1 is very flattering to Crystal Palace. Not that Palace didn't play well, but Leeds were in control of the game. They just couldn't finish the dinner. So, incredible goal from Eberechi Eze for his first goal for Palace, so fair play to him. Chelsea 4, Sheffield United 1. Sheffield United took the lead thanks to McGoldrick, but Chelsea just came back and just kept bashing, and finally bashed the doors down. And so yeah, Chelsea just completely overwhelmed Sheffield there. West Ham 1, Fulham 0. Ademola Lookman, look away now. That penalty in the 95th minute, first off, how cocky to try and Panenka it, and second off, hang your head in shame, lad. What did you do? But West Ham got the goal in the 91st minute. Very even match. Possession almost even. Shots relatively even. So it could have gone either way. But fair play to West Ham and fair play to David Moyes. He's got them firing on all cylinders at the moment. So fair play to him. West Brom 0, Tottenham 1. Harry Kane gets his 100th goal. He's the fastest. Is it 100th or is it 150th? Either way, he's got their faster. 150th goal, sorry. So he's got there faster than the likes of Michael Owen and, who was the other one? He's 8th, anyway, on the list. So, historical moment for Harry Kane there. And Tottenham keep on going. They're only eking out results, but still. But if you look at their next 6 matches, they've got some difficult matches. They're playing Liverpool, they're playing Chelsea, they're playing Leicester. Tough matches. So we'll see what happens once they start facing the fire. Leicester City 1, Wolves 0. Jamie Vardy having a party with the penalty. Seems like it was a very even match. Doesn't look like one to write home about, but credit to Leicester. It puts them at the top of the table for the international break. So everywhere is reporting they couldn't do it again, surely, could they? Only time will tell. Biggest match in the Premier League, Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1. Doesn't sound like it was all that exciting. I actually fell asleep after the first half, so nothing to write home about on that one either. Disappointing for both teams. Both of them will have thought that they could have won that. So interesting implications into the league table for that one. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 3. Aston Villa are on fire at the minute, and they were not lucky. They deserved that victory. Arsenal had their chances, but Aston Villa looked incredible. Fair play to them. You really can't say any more than that. They were fantastic. Ollie Watkins is a very astute piece of business. I only knew of him because he got a team of the season on FIFA last year. Didn't know much else about him. So when Aston Villa got him, I was like, oh, someone's been playing career mode. But no, he's been a very astute piece of business. So fair play to them. So I just want to go through the table just because it's very interesting. Like I said, Leicester's at top with 18. Then Tottenham is in second, thanks to goal difference, on 17. Liverpool also on 17 in third. Southampton in fourth on 16. Chelsea in fifth on 15. Aston Villa in sixth on 15. And Everton's fallen from grace a little bit in eighth on 13. Then City's in 10th with 12. United's 14th with 10. And then unfortunately Sheffield United with just the solitary point at the bottom of the table. So, but that means between 1st and 15th, there were only 8 points, which is crazy. Between 7th and 15th, there were only 3 points. So this season is absolutely crazy. And let's not forget that Aston Villa, City, United and Burnley all have games in hand. because that first game of the season getting postponed. So very, very interesting weekend of football. So we take the lead into the international matches. There's not too much coming up. I mean, England's playing Belgium next Sunday. That's really the only big one. There might be some South American ones that are big, like if Argentina's playing Brazil, but there's nothing. It's not the World Cup, it's not the Euros, it's just the Nations League, whatever the hell's going on. So as I've said before, I'm going to be doing some more talky videos. I want to do a video on this Super League that's been talked about. I also want to do a video on what it means to be a fan in the modern era with social media and things like that. And then I want to do a video continuing my theme about money. So I want to speak specifically about the Glaziers, but just about owners in general. So those 3 videos will be coming up over the coming days, probably one Tuesday, one Thursday, and then another one on Sunday, just to keep the rhythm going. And then maybe another fun one in there just to keep it up before the return of the matches. So so in that time, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the international matches, and I hope you're all staying safe, keeping out of trouble. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra for now.